You got the win in the end, but your views on the penalty?
Very close decision. I spoke to your keeper as I walked in, and he said, unfortunately, the lad's jumped in the air, he's off the floor, and he's hit his hand. I think the referee's caught in, it's a very difficult decision, hand in the air next to his head. It's a penalty, unfortunately. I think it's extremely difficult circumstances in the fact that it's 96 minutes or something. We're deep into stoppage time after all the subs and a couple of injuries. But if it's a penalty, it's a penalty. I think it's taken great composure for Tom Bailey to step up and slot it in the top corner like he has. It's a great finish. And there's our captain in fine form as always.
Just go again, we missed that.
X-rated video clip. Might have to edit that one.
The thing that upset Paul Moore the most was the amount of time added on.
Yeah, time added on is always a difficult thing, because if you think, I think we used all the substitutions both sides, so you've got 30 seconds of substitution there. The ball spent a lot of time out of play today, so the referee's obviously stopped his clock each time and made his assessment of how far he should add on, and that's the 6 minutes is what he's come up with, and that's what we've scored in.
You needed to get the result today to stay in contention for the title. I mean, how do you go about approaching a game like that?
A very big result today. If we look at the fixtures, the way they've gone through, Barnoldswick have beat Bootle 6-3, I think that's finished, and Runcorn Town have dropped points as well. So Winsford, ourselves and Padiham are the top three of the top sides who've won. So it was a massively important fixture for us. That was what we were trying to get over to the lads. The one thing we don't want to occur is for us to fall off this season. We've got one game left now, and it's imperative that we see that out and carry on the good work we've done all year.
You've been up near the top, or at the top, for pretty much all the season, haven't you?
Yeah, we went top in September. A tremendous credit to lads. They've kept themselves in the mix thereabouts all year. Unfortunately, the deciding fixture was Padiham last week, I think, for our title hopes. We lost that game in a very close encounter. Padiham a superb side this year. Fair credit to them, and I think they look like they might go on and win it, and I think they fully deserve it.
1-0 to Maine Road, but that was 3 points they didn't earn, wasn't it?
Well, I think someone from the league better tell me that we're playing till 5 o'clock now, Paul, or someone from the FA, because he's given a penalty at 5 o'clock and I don't even know where he's got his time from. I don't want to. Obviously, the official's got to get mentioned for his performance, mate. Two sides wanting to play football, had a great game. He goes and then just spoils it by doing what he wants. I just cannot believe where he's got. At 15 minutes, I don't know, 5 o'clock he's given a penalty. 4:59, 58 or something like that, he's given a penalty. 5:50, I don't know. I'm just shocked into the fact that he's given a penalty. And it wasn't even a penalty, he's missed 2 of ours. But I think people need to come, and if there's assessors here, they need to assess what they're seeing, because I'm seeing the same thing. And my club and supporters, not just our supporters, we're seeing it, and we've had it all year. We've had it all year, not just AFC Liverpool, I'm talking in general. If the assessors are doing the jobs, then they need to look properly, because what we're seeing and what I've just seen there, it's unacceptable, mate. I've got 11, 15, 14 lads having a go for AFC Liverpool, and people will just say the same thing. It's not bitterness, it's a fact that 11 lads put a shift in with however many games they played this week, and you get an official deciding to do what he's just done. It's unacceptable, mate. I don't know where he's got it. I've just said 2 minutes to 5 o'clock. No one got carried off, there was no ambulances, and I should be talking about the game. And I'm annoyed into the fact of the matter is, why? I asked him about a penalty situation that we should have had with Jack Sinner. His answer was at half time, gut feeling. A gut feeling. Is that a decision, is it? Don't know.
Shame, really, because they're going for the title, but you pretty much had them in the bag, really.
Well, I've played against the top 6 sides in the last couple of weeks, mate. To be fair to Maine Road, they're a decent footballing side, and fair play to them. They like to play, but on the day, mate, they never outplayed us. AFC Liverpool done themselves proud today, really proud. We've matched them in all departments. We've played them. My keeper hasn't had any saves to make. Their keepers had 1 or 2 to make. So it tells me that we're going in the right way. Considering we've played the games that we have, the teams that we've played against over the recent weeks, we're not far away, mate. And I said that a couple of weeks ago. But at the end of the day, I can't compensate for what officials do, and then it comes down to this situation. you know, no wonder people get upset. No wonder people get upset because you're asking for an honest performance out of your football players and football people around the football club. Where is it? You know, again, if I get sent off or I got booked or I'm accountable to the FA. Referees, who are they accountable to, mate? You know, because that was diabolical. That's the worst decision I've seen in years. Not only just the decision, but the time of play. He'll probably put down that they scored their penalty in 2 minutes of injury time. It was 1 minute to 5, Paul. 1 minute to 5. And I can't get me breath, mate, I'm sorry. But today, I thought the lads put a really good shift in again. Played really, really well against a very, very good side. And I'm proud of the lads. And again, we ain't far away, mate. We're not far away. It's just we're getting a bit of momentum. But, you know, today wasn't our day, again, with an official's decision.
Yeah, one positive was the performance of Rob Lamont when he came on in the second half. Caused them all sorts of problems along the back line, didn't he?
Yeah, I mean, Rob's a big lad. I mean, at the end of the day, people think, oh, we're going to lump it. Rob can play. I just thought today, you know, he's come on. He's been out for a good while with a back injury. But credit to him. And young Adam Waterhouse, he's come on and had a couple with a health through the year. But, you know, I probably could have played whoever I played today, mate. But I still think it keeps going back to that decision, mate, because I can't get my breath. I really can't. It'd be nice to think what their manager's thoughts on it. I mean, obviously he may say it's a penalty, but for whatever time or for whatever reason he's played, I don't know, mate. I just can't get my breath. And I feel sorry generally for the lads because they put a right good shift in and against a very good side, a very, very good side. Because to credit to them, I think they're the best side I played this year. Because again, they like to play, don't they? So, you know, but I feel so despondent and disappointed for the lads. Because, you know, at the end of the day, people go, oh, you got beat. People need to come and have a look and see what AFC Liverpool are all about these days, because we're a good team, mate. We're a very good team. And on any day, which is proved again, we'll give any of the top sides a game, which we have. And not only give them a game, mate, we possibly could have got and should have got something out of it. But again, we'll go back to the chap in the middle. You know, again, if the assessors watch referees, then assessors, if you're looking at it, mate, have a look at it properly, because we have to.
Commiserations on the results.
Just, yeah, Paul, very disappointed, mate. Just with the result, not the performance.